Welcome back to another Wind Down Wednesday with your girl, Soul's Journey. Listen, baby, I am sitting on the porch with one of Buffalo's own, one of the best performers that I know. My baby, one of my babies too. Better Days. What's up, Better Days?
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
I am amazing. How are you?
I'm good. I cannot complain. Never complaining.
Absolutely, because what is it going to help?
Exactly.
All it's going to do is lower your vibration.
Exactly.
And we can't have
At
that.
all.
So, listen, Better Days, tell the audience exactly who you are.
Well, I am a Buffalo performance artist. I've worked with a few theaters like Roadless Travel Productions, with Current Space Theater. I am the founder and CEO of the Arts Collaborative. I do a little bit of music. I do a little bit of both vocal and instrumental music. I play guitar, play flute, play piano, a little percussion here and there. I kind of do it all, you know. I do a little bit of everything. Yeah, I'm in a lot of fields and a lot of lanes, doing a lot of things. I'm just here to, better the environment from which I came and try and have an impact on people's lives in whatever way that, I'm sent to do so. I'll say that. That's what I do.
Yes, I love that. And she's beautiful. She didn't mention that, but she is absolutely gorgeous. So, and you have done some modeling too, right?
I've done small modeling projects. I did Crosswalk, which was like a performance, like fashion fusion show. I've done a few small projects like that, but nothing too professional. I've also worked with Kelly Best and Mark Dugan, which are both amazing photographers in the Buffalo, New York, and Western New York area. But more so like smaller, intimate projects that are more so like geared towards passion projects that creatives I know want to bring to fruition.
Absolutely. So tell me, Day, what got you started in this industry, in this broad range of creative endeavors that you do?
I don't feel like it was ever one small incident or one large incident that kind of put me down this lane. I feel like I've always been in some art form or another. My parents put me into dance when I was very young. Financial stuff in a Black household, I ended up getting taken out very early because, we had other things that we had to prioritize. But I've always been an arts invested child, I'd say. I always geared more towards creative outlets, especially in school, arts programs, theater programs, music programs, technology, computer science, etc. So I've always been geared towards an artistic lane. It's been more so I'm a very pursuant individual. I'm a very motivated individual when I want something and I'm geared towards that mission. I'm going to give 110% every time. So I don't feel like there was ever one small incident, that kind of put me down this path, but it's just always been who I am. I feel like some people are just artists by nature, and I feel like I'm definitely one of those individuals that without any form of artistry, I'd probably be a little bit lost in this world. So,
yeah, definitely. I get that so much. And you're a Capricorn too, right?
Exactly. Capricorn sister. Come on.
So that says a lot.
Exactly. We're going to find us a goal and we're going to work towards it. And then we're going to find us another one where we accomplish that one, work towards it, become highly proficient at it, teach somebody else along the way, and then keep it pushing.
Yes. But do you think you give yourself a breather? Do you really just congratulate yourself for that one big accomplishment or even a small accomplishment? Breathe for a second and then go to the next? Or are you...
I feel like I'm definitely in that season right now, like a deep breath season of kind of just investing more time into myself. I'm definitely the type of individual I like to pour into people in a surplus and access, because I know what it's like to not feel that same level of support, and it kind of dwindles your drive. So I'm definitely the type of person, I like to lead by example. I like to invest as much time and energy into people to make them, you know, strive and feel like they can accomplish the things that a lot of times they don't feel like they can without that motivation and without that support. So right now, after our 1-year anniversary show, I definitely took a little personal hiatus where, you know, I'm just motivated to work towards making sure little one is prepared for school, making sure the rest of the events and projects that we do are also in a constant elevation. And that the team is also good, because it also isn't just me. It's also the people that I'm around. And I know when I don't take a break, everyone else around me is looking like, well, if she's not taking a break, why are we taking a break? So I definitely have to lead by example in that front too. So we are on break season right now, but we're going to be back, you know, doing big things real soon.
Yes, self-love and self-care is extremely important. Yes, so please do that for yourself. Yeah. And I'm definitely proud of you of all of your accomplishments. Tell me a little bit about, you said you just have a 1-year anniversary.
It was so beautiful.
Oh my God. Wait, so let's go back. Let's go back for a sec. So people don't know what we're having a 1-year anniversary for. So we want to tell them exactly what this 1-year anniversary is for.
Okay, so the Arts Collaborative is the beautiful business that I own. We are a body of independent artists, and we work together to collaborate to bring together a series of not just multimedia art showcases. We also collaborate with a lot of smaller businesses and not-for-profits amongst the Western New York community, like the NNWNY, which is the Neurodiversity Network of Western New York. We like to work, you know, just to create a larger scope of, how do I want to explain that? You know, like just creating a platform to show people that there is a possibility of obtaining a career within the arts, that it doesn't just have to be like a pastime, but even if it is, you have a community to fall back on. I feel like artistry in and of itself is a language, and it's something that a lot of people, you know, don't get, but it is how people express themselves. So for us, community in places like Buffalo and Western New York, where there is a lot of competition, some of us don't want to be in competition. A lot of times our artistry is how we survive. It's how we express ourselves. It's how we say the things that we struggle to say on a day-to-day basis, because a lot of times people don't care to listen. So for me, it's important to have those conversations. So each project that we do is touching on some social justice issue or another that, you know, impacts the lives of the people that are within the collaborative.
Absolutely.
And it's not just the showcases. We're also doing smaller projects and smaller works, and it is just about providing that support amongst community of artists. It's not always going to look like big projects. A lot of times it's going to look like smaller artists just having something to say and giving them, you know, ears. We call it borrow ears. Like, we like to, you know, sorry about that, little one is going crazy, but we like to say,
guys,
we appreciate you for allowing us to borrow your ears, because it's one thing to listen to what someone has to say. It's another thing to understand where they're coming from when they're saying the things that they have to say, especially in artistry. So for me, that is important. Community, having a support system, having people that are on the same wavelength and have the same motivational drive. And sometimes that will wither, but having a community, it helps to bring you back, and it helps to be grounded. And a lot of the artists we work with don't have a large, you know, body of family and support system. I know personally, my TAC family is my family. Like,
absolutely.
There is no bloodline in that, but there is a relationship that to me is irreplaceable. And I don't know, that's why I go so hard. And it definitely is important. Everyone who I've worked with, TAC family members, like from the past, especially you, baby girl, I love you.
You know how I feel about
present and future. Like, when you are a TAC, you are a TAC for life. Like, that's just, it's just what it is. So Yeah, so we got to celebrate our beautiful 1 year anniversary and celebrate a year's worth of beautiful projects and collaborations and
Yes.
independent works and just everything, and family and parties and get-togethers and kickbacks, because I know how to throw me a shindig.
I know that's right.
And ain't no party like a TAC party. Come on.
Never have, never will be.
Come on. But it is a beautiful time, and yeah, it was just beautiful to take a step back and just appreciate everything that we've built in the past year, alongside everyone that we've worked with, everyone that's just came to support us, because honestly, we ain't nothing without the supporters, the people that come out and are the reason we are so consistent in doing these projects and shows. Man, it's the community. So that's what we celebrated with our 1 year anniversary.
Yes. And now, where did you have it, and what was the title of it?
This was at the new gallery at Seneca. It is owned by John Frederick Daniels, John Gotti, and Emily Constantine. They are 3 really dope visual artists that do a bunch of the well-known murals that are, around Buffalo. They're just really dope individuals, and they allowed us to rent out their space. We were their first event rental in the space.
Wow.
So it was really dope to kick it off and do it right and do it justice. And the 1 year anniversary show topic was about it was just about community. It was about everything that we've been through in the past year on a personal basis, on a collaborative basis, on just showing appreciation for what put us all in the position that we were in, and taking the time to just look at each other and say, man, we did it. A lot of times, it's easy to give up and throw in the towel. It is definitely not easy to work in entertainment or in artistry. It is a very vulnerable business to work in. So it was just a nice, wow, we really did it. We made it a year. I can't wait to see what 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the line looks like, and what that growth looks like.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. And I was so excited to be part of the very first showcase that you put on, and I was just so grateful that you would even ask me to be a part of this huge movement, because this is a movement. And just like you said, it's family, it's a sense of community. So I really appreciate that, and I really feel that for all of my TAC family. So shout out to the TACs. Yeah, so Day, so what's next? What's next for you?
Right now I'm actually working on my own little independent album that hopefully I will be releasing in a project that I'm working with freaking Chris. We're working to create this visual project that we're calling Transcendence. It'll be the anniversary show to the show we did 888, which was my first curated show where I basically wrote everything from start to finish. This will be that anniversary show for that, which I'm incredibly excited about.
Wow.
Outside of that, I am working with some smaller non-for-profits that are in the process of being launched in the area, that are doing similar works to what we're doing with the Arts Collaborative, and the fact that they want to create a community and a support system while also providing resources and a possibility of career within the arts. They're going to be offering paid opportunities, but also working with people who also exist while on any type of spectral disorder, physical disabilities, capabilities, to provide them an outlet in artistry. Because, again, this is a very diverse place, but the music scene here is not as diverse as it could be. And the communities that are present are very, segregated. There's not one environment where you can kind of find everything in one place. So we definitely want to create more environments we're all and forms of artistry are accepted, and not just accepted, but appreciated and validated.
Absolutely.
So I look forward to, those launch events as well. Shout out to Anise. Shout out to Adriana from the NNWNY. Love y'all.
Yes. So listen, I'm going to give you a series of words, and you tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. By the way, thank you for sharing all of that as well. You ready for the series?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The first word is love.
Family.
Mm-hmm. And I know we spoke a lot about community, but let's go with community.
Yes.
What's the first thing that you hear? That you think of?
I don't want to say family again.
I love that.
I don't know why that popped into my head again.
Yeah, because it is.
But kind of family.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't say family in like a, blood relation sense. Like, I'm adopted. So to me, family is the people that show up for you and mean it when they say they are indeed there without expecting anything in return. Whether that's showing up happy, sad, angry, not your best self, your worst self sometimes. Like, they are the people that accept you and your flaws and think you are flawless. So that's what I mean when I say family.
Wow. And I didn't know that about you. So, and that's why if you go so hard with really standing in your purpose, because this is your purpose. This is what you were created to do. Building the sense of community, building that sense of family. That's why you go so hard with it. And I just got emotional right now about that. Like, wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the next word is, oh my gosh, strength.
A woman. Ain't nothing. I'm sorry. Not to say men are not strong, but there is nothing more strong than a woman. We are the creators of life. We birth existence. We are the carriers of new life. Like, that is strength. Like, there is no strength like it. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say, no, we're not.
I said what I said. I'm not sorry.
No, sorry, not sorry. No. What about man? When you hear the word man, what do you think of?
Powerful. I feel like strength and power are like, hand in hand. There is a certain level of dynamic that comes from a man that is sure and, confident in himself, that doesn't have to bring another man down, that's not worried about what another man has going on. There is a sense of like confidence and power that comes from a man that is sure in himself. So when we say a man, I'm gonna say powerful.
I like that. I absolutely love that. How about life?
I don't want to say death, but that's the first thing that pops into my head.
I get that. I definitely get that, though. Yeah.
There's like a inevitability in and of itself, like not in like a sad way, but in a full circle kind of way. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Music.
Language. I don't put music as a language.
And this last word, what about legacy?
Angel.
Yes.
Yup. My baby.
Yeah.
For sure. That's my everything. I'm gonna give him the world. Sure.
Yeah. And you already are.
Okay. I'm spoiled. He don't even know any better. It's crazy.
You already are. Yes. And it's not being spoiled. It's being appreciated. It's being nourished. It's being, you know what I mean? Cared for. It's not, it's not spoiled.
He a little spoiled.
We not claiming that.
I'm
not claiming that for you, Angel.
That moment where you're like, okay, he's just a little bit spoiled. Like, I kind of spoiled him just a little. Like, in his demeanor and the way he acts sometimes, I'm like, okay, maybe I did spoil him just a little bit. But I don't regret it at all. Don't get me wrong. I do not regret it. I'm going to spoil him until he, 18. Then he come out in the world. You're not going to be thinking about me. That's okay.
That is hilarious. Oh, my gosh. But, oh my gosh, so run your socials for your audience.
On Facebook, you can find me at Better Deys. It is the one where I'm holding the mic Same thing on Instagram. I am better ._.deys, not DAYS. My name is Day. Very simple, like daytime. I don't have a Twitter, so this is pretty much that. And TikTok, you can find me on Better Days on TikTok as well. I don't have any videos, but I will be posting soon. I just made it.
Okay, good.
So bear with me.
This is a busy woman right here, I tell you. And so when you consider yourself, what is your spirituality? That was one of the words that I should have asked, but I'm going to ask you about your spirituality.
Okay, so I grew up a very Southern Baptist. My family is from Auburn, Alabama. So I grew up very Southern Baptist. Grew up in a very heavily Christian, restrictive home.
Mm-hmm.
Where I am in terms of religion now, I definitely am. I still feel as though I am a Christian. I don't have a traditional relationship with God, as in I'm going to church and actively, trying to build a relationship with that community. I definitely am more so and educate myself about the Bible, about the relationship I should have with God, which is constantly evolving. I also have, my brother is a pastor. My other brother's a pastor. My grandfather was a pastor. So I know God. I also have a sense of respect for all religions as well, and that education of the Bible, understanding that I don't feel like any individual book is 100% correct. So because we are humans, we were the ones who wrote the book. It'd be different if we all, as a body of people said, God himself wrote this book. I'd be following that to the nth degree, but man wrote this book, and man is very flawed. Man is egotistical. Mm-hmm. Man is envious. Man is imperfect. Mm-hmm. So for me, I take every ounce of information as if it is metaphorical as opposed to literal. I take the stories as opportunities to learn and do better as a person. Mm-hmm. But my relationship with God is solely my relationship with God, and I don't feel like I can predicate that amongst any one individualized religion or, Protestant, biblical. Like, I don't find myself fully attached to any one specific religion. Mm-hmm. But I definitely feel like my relationship with God is very sacred, especially with the past year that I've had. It's definitely kept me going. And I definitely think it's kept me grounded very strongly in who I am in a sense, because it's very easy to become jaded and twisted in a society like what we exist in currently. So, yeah.
I think that was a great answer.
I'm a talker. I go on tangents, but I'm going to eventually get to the point. I just got to bear with me a little bit.
I'm the same way, so I get it. I love it, though. Like, paint me the picture.
It's going to be a picture every time. You just got to bear with me while we get there.
Exactly. That's what being a creative is, so... You got it down to the T.
The people who are meant to hear it, they understand what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes.
That's
yes. Most definitely. Most definitely. Listen, baby, I am so glad that you decided to grace us with your presence. I want to have you back on.
Anytime.
Yeah, because I want to hear more, and I want to talk more about this, your project. Ooh.
Excited.
Yes, as you should be. You're a hard worker, and so you deserve all the good things, all the blessings that are coming your way. I speak greatness over your life. You already have that, so just continue to walk in it, and you're gonna do so much. You're already helping so many people. You've helped me. So
you helped me. You are so inspirational. I feel like you get on your platform and you give everyone else praises. You deserve 1,000,000 praises, 1,000,000 roses, and a standing ovation, because you are a phenomenal woman by design, by nature, by biology, because your mom is also awesome.
She is. I'm trying to get her on here. Shout out to you.
I love
Ebony
you, Morgan.
ancestor.
I love you. So yes, you are a phenomenal woman, and you are awe-inspiring. And I hope you know that I am so freaking proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get emotional because I adore you.
Thank you. The same for you. I feel that same love. That same love that you have, I definitely feel that for you. Yes. Now we crying.
You see my eyes get watery. Oh God.
Yeah. And I miss you guys so much. And we did not mean to do this, but I mean, this the way the spirit flows is how it goes, and that's what this is all about. We're about healing the nation, one song at a time, one conversation at a time, one poem at a time. So this is what it's all about. And it's truly all about this. You gave me the opportunity, and when I moved to Myrtle Beach, and I've never spoken this out loud and in public, but when I moved to Myrtle Beach, I wanted to create a platform there for my TAC family. And this fell in my lap. So I would be remiss if I did not have you guys on the show, and just to give you your roses and your flowers and like really give you your praises, because I'm super, super proud of you. Like really I am.
I love you so much.
Yes.
Like, oh guys, you literally are a ray of sunshine everywhere you go. Like since the first day I met you type of stuff. Like we've always had a connection. Yeah. Honestly, since day one. I adore you more than words can describe. I'm so proud of everything you've accomplished.
Thank you
and
so much.
This opportunity didn't fall in your lap. It was quite literally curated for you because you do it so seamlessly. It just fits. So this was right for you. And I'm so proud of you. And I'm so excited to see where you are in 5, 10, 15, 20 years. You are going to be taken over. They're not ready. I don't know.
Thank you, baby, so much. You have to come back on. Will you come back on?
Of course.
Thank you. I appreciate everything you're doing. Keep standing in your power and keep making Buffalo look great. Okay?
Always. You too.
You have been tuned in to another Wind Down Wednesday with your girl Soul's Journey, and I have been sitting on a porch with one of my babies. Oh my gosh, and I just love her so much. Better Days. Please check her out. Tap in.